from New York City just to entertain you guys. I've been able to perform with a number of times. I can say he's absolutely hilarious. Give it up for Noah Gardenswartz, everybody. And on the side of baby showers, this guy has headlined the show a number of times. You may have seen him on Conan. You may have seen him on ABC. Put your hands together for the hilarious Adam Cayton-Holland. And going first, Noah Gardenswartz.
What's going on, everybody? We've all heard the saying, April showers brings May flowers. And that's great. Everyone loves nice flowers in time for Mother's Day. But I also know that weed takes 4 months to grow. Which is why I'd like to say to all of you, April showers also brings July flowers. So with respect to Colorado, this 4th of July, as you're at your barbecue, enjoying your hamburgers and hot dogs, even more so because the wonderful strain of exclusively grown Colorado weed, celebrating marijuana and America, you can thank April showers. All right, I'll take that. I also know I don't need to sit and talk to a room full of Coloradans about the ills of a drought. April shower is important to bring water in a natural way. Also important to get the water conservationists to calm down a little bit. It's affected my life. I live with water conservationists. My 2 roommates are water conservationists, so as a result, they don't flush the toilet after they pee. I live in a if it's yellow, let it mellow household. My response to that has been to flush the toilet twice every time I pee. Once before I go to get rid of whatever they left behind so it doesn't splash upon me in case I have an unusually strong stream. And once when I'm finished because I'm a civilized human being. My roommates, the water conservationists, heard all the flushing, tried to confront me about it. Like, man, why do you flush the toilet so much? You know we're trying to save more water. And I told them, I'll worry about saving more water when you worry about drinking more water because your hot yellow piss is really grossing me out. All right, I'll worry about fixing the earth when you worry about fixing the pH balance of your internal organs, you hippie. So my point is, April showers are a good thing so all the people who live with hippies don't have to stare at so much piss. Now let's step away from the idea of showers as a noun and talk about showers as a verb. April showers. You know how many hot chicks there are named April? And I personally like to think about them showering. My favorite one, April O'Neil, the reporter from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Thinking about April O'Neil in the shower gives me wood, and I ain't talking about Splinter. It's terrible, but I really wanted to say it. Let me tug at your heartstrings, Colorado. April showers. Also the name of a movie. A movie about what, you might ask? A movie written, directed, and produced by a Colorado native because April Showers is a movie also dealing with the 1999 Columbine shootings. So, if you don't vote to support April Showers, you do not support Columbine. Really taking risks up here. Lastly, let's discuss April showers as a metaphor. Rain, a metaphor for God's tears. Why, in April, would God be crying? Maybe because of a holiday called Easter. Maybe God spends half the month crying, tears of despair, because the world, not the Jews, the world killed his only son. And then the second half of the month, crying tears of joy because his son was resurrected. All right? April showers are nothing more than the good Lord crying tears over Jesus Christ. So in summation, when you think about April showers, America, weed, less piss, Columbine, Jesus.
Lot of risks. Of all the many curious and fascinating rituals of the Great Plains Native American tribes, by far the most enthralling was the annual baby shower. Or as it's known in its Crow translation, tuk tuk umayopik ewa yip, which loosely translates to the annual fall shower of 1 million babies. Why fall? Because Native Americans were no different than you or I. They copulated normally during the long winter blizzard months and or after Broncos playoff victories. But the mere act of copulation wasn't enough to ensure procreation. The gods were fickle back then, and they had to be appeased. And so every year, annually, during the fall, thousands upon thousands of Native American men would gather at the dancing ground, which is now a 7-Eleven parking lot outside of Taos, New Mexico, to dance the annual baby shower dance. It was a violent and sexually suggestive dance. They would recreate the act of copulation, then they'd recreate the act of procreation through dance. Anthropologists have deduced that it influenced later hip-hop moves, such as twerking and just generally wilding out. And then, after a successful dance, they had to fast for 3 days, and they had to self-flagellate. And if they did that appropriately, if they attached the right tin cans to the appropriate blind elder and mocked him for 3 days straight, then on the 3rd day, the skies would open and it would rain fucking babies. Early settler reports talk about the sun being blacked out from babies falling from the sky. And then they would gather them in hand-woven tapestries and baskets, and they'd bring them home to the women that had behaved well all year long and sold the appropriate amount of indigenous cosmetics for the Lakota Sioux Queen, Mary Kay. The first written reports report that it was so beautiful they were literally brought to tears. They also report that they were literally almost drowned to death in a tidal wave of amniotic fluid that descended from the heavens, drowning their horses and cows. But that is neither here nor there. Unfortunately, like all beautiful Native American rituals, the white man ruined it, eventually shooting and bayoneting all the babies as they fell from the sky. Hence the popular phrase, as easy as shooting Native American babies raining from the sky. But while the tradition is gone, it is not forgotten. Like all beautiful Native American traditions, we handed it over to our most vapid white women for them to do with it what they would, for them to make it their own, for them to meld two cultures in this beautiful, idyllic, post-racial utopia that we all live in. And so instead of dancing and self-flagellating, they drink Chardonnay and have seething resentment for each other. Really? Karen's having the first baby? She was the most fucked up one in college. We've done it with a lot of rituals. You really think white women were the first people to have bachelorette parties? Nay, friends. That was an ancient Apache tradition, wherein the betrothed would go out with her most insipid friends, and they'd don themselves in ceremonial penis cords about their face and neck, and they'd go and interrupt the show of the best storyteller in the region. Usually it was a drunk hypnotist by the name of Jay Medicine Hat. It's real inside baseball, but it's real accurate baseball. Thanks, KOB. Don't think I'm winning the audience award. Fuck yeah. So yeah, Noah can talk about fucking Columbine. pull that card. You can pull the pothead card, the hippie card. But I'm pulling the deep roots of America card. Because baby showers are as important to this soil as the sweat of slaves in southern fields. As the blood of Asians around railroads. This is what made this country. So I urge you not to root for April showers, but to join me in rooting for Umaya Pick.
How dare you, good sir, question the cards I chose to play, when the only thing I remember hearing from your entire argument was shooting Native American babies. Now, in my first argument, I spoke about the Earth's depleting resources. The biggest threat to the Earth's depleting resources, overpopulation. Number one contribution to overpopulation, babies. So now, just to get this straight, as a woman having a baby and throwing a baby shower, not only are you going to contribute to the problem, but you want to be celebrated for it. I ask, how selfish can you be in how many different ways? You're telling me that I need to go out and buy you a bib as a gift with some cute baby slogan on it because you decided to compromise the Earth's delicate ecosystem so you'd have someone to pass on your shitty ideas about God to? Fuck you and your baby shower. And what are babies anyway, other than things that shit, piss, cry, and ruin women's tits? They sound like terrorists. Do we celebrate every time there's an incoming class of Al-Qaeda recruits? I don't think I'm speaking in hyperbole one bit when I say, if you celebrate baby showers, you celebrate 9/11. And now let's talk about who's attending these baby showers. Only two kinds of women attending. Women with babies and women without babies. Women without babies. So you're going to invite women who have no children to come celebrate you having a child. Do you also go and round up all the homeless to invite to your housewarming party? Invite all your unemployed friends out to celebrate when you get a big promotion at work? Is that what we're doing? Or you got women with babies who already know exactly what the fuck they're doing. So basically what you're doing is inviting professionals to amateur hour. You're inviting the headliners to an open mic. So again, when you think about baby showers, ruined tits, 9/11, open mics.
Noah said that April showers bring July flowers. That's cute. Here's how that actually fucking works. April showers bring May flowers. May flowers bring June bees. June bees bring July honey. July honey, what's that bring? August bears. August bears bring September visits from the Division of Wildlife because those bears got curious once they had all the honey and now they're sniffing around your house and they got to be tranked and dragged back to the fucking woods. September Division of Wildlife brings October customs because while the Division of Wildlife was sniffing around your house, they noticed that collection of South American parrots and parakeets you had that you smuggled into the country that you were trying to sell on Craigslist but hadn't exactly fucking sold yet. October visits from customs brings November jail sentences. Because you can't pay the $350,000 worth of fine levied against you for trying to sell one beautiful fucking parrot on Craigslist. November jail sentences. And what's that equal, guys? December prison rape. Just the 12 dicks of Christmas, every one of them in your fucking mouth. On the third day of Christmas, what a dick again. So yeah, it might start out really fucking innocent, you guys. But every time you felt a little drizzle of April rain on your fucking forehead, and you think how nice, I want you to flash forward across space and time to December. When you're taking a trio of fucking Baltimore wired cocks to your head because you look like me and Noah. You're in the wrong place because you had a love of birds. Happy New Year.
Man, leave it to the two Jews to talk about genocide for 20 minutes. Jesus Christ. I doubled down because, like, yeah, this is a show of diversity, but boy, that was a real downer. I don't know about you guys. All right, we got to pick a winner. If you're on the side of Noah Gardenswartz, let's hear it for Noah, for Christ's sake. Ooh, boy. And if you like to keep it hometown, let's hear it for Adam Cayton-Holland, everybody. Ooh. That's really close, but there are no ties here at the debate show, and my personal rule is tie goes to the out-of-town guy. Give it up for Noah Gardenswartz, your winner of your feature debate, everybody.